Hey guys, Tanjum here. I had a request a couple videos ago saying if I could show up my comic book collection and some of my favorite and rare comics that I have. And so by request, I'm going to be doing this video. So let's go ahead and get started with it. All right, that's sorry for the camera. But okay, let's see. One of the rare things that cool things that I have is the complete, not a complete set, but the uncut card set of Spider-Man master prints. So this was done by Flair, and these were all cards, but they're uncut, and this was very cool. So, and I do actually have these individually, but I got the master prints, and they're very cool. So I've got the entire collection of this one. It's very cool. All of Spider-Man's most famous villains. Sorry for the mess right there. This is also a master print of Venom. Yeah, guys have no idea how much I was into Venom. And Inner Venom would certainly love that. So, yeah, very cool. Master print there. And this was also a flare print, just a blow up of a card that they had, which I bought naturally. And this was very cool. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get to the books. I want to keep this a surprise, so I'm going to keep the camera over here. So, first one that you guys saw was Dark Claw #1. This was when Marvel and DC did their combination thing, this Aquaman universe was the combination of different superheroes. And this was a combination of Wolverine and Batman. So, this was pretty cool. Very nice. So, the next book that I have up is Scarlet Spider #1, and would you believe it? There's a Spider-Man comic in here. Yes, I used to love Spider-Man, and pretty much everything Spider-Man. Very cool. Scarlet Spider, as you guys know, that was the clone of the original Spider-Man, but he took over the Spider-Man title for a while. Next up is X-Men #1. This was during the Age of Apocalypse. I have this entire series right here, all 4 books of the X-Men book during the Age of Apocalypse. And next one up is Amazing Spider-Man 269, where he fights Firelord, and he's also in the black suit. I also have the complete set of this as well, the versus where he fights Firelord. Next up is Spider-Man #18, The Revenge of the Sinister Six. I did have this entire set, but a couple of them are missing. The last part and part 5, I believe. But yeah, I did have the entire set of this, so this was cool. And believe it or not, guys, I really did love Spider-Man at one time. Next one up is one of my favorite comics, Amazing Spider-Man 375. This was the 30th anniversary edition of it, where he fights Venom. Very cool. And look at the logo right there. That's when, this was before they actually put the barcodes on here, and they put actual like artwork on there. Very cool. Alright, this was actually a trade, but I just wanted to show this one because this is pretty much a favorite of mine. It's the Spirits of Vengeance, Spirits of Venom, actually, should I say. Trade paperback. Very cool. And that was my mail that you heard right there. Alright, next one up is actually going to be, this is one of my favorites right here as well. Venom Lethal Protector #1. I have the entire series of this, and I also have other series of Venom as well, but this one's one of my favorites and one of my rare comic books right there. Probably not very rare, but one of my favorites. Next up is Deadpool #1. The first series. Very first issue of Deadpool #1. The very first time he was in print. So, in his own series. So, very cool, very fun. More than likely this is going to be split up in 2 parts, so because I have so much to show you guys. So, yeah. Next book is Spider-Man 2099, number 1. This was done as a future Spider-Man where he's injected with powers by choice, and I believe it's by choice. I'm not sure. I don't really remember it, but he's sort of different, but he's got other powers than the original Spider-Man. Next up is the Onslaught X-Men book. It was during the whole Onslaught series. At the beginning of it, actually. This was the beginning of the whole Onslaught story arc in the Marvel Universe. Very fun book. I actually really did like the whole Onslaught thing in the Marvel Universe. Next up is Generation X, number 1. This team is no longer in circulation. Is no longer part of the Marvel U. But Emma Frost did get her start as a team player in as for the good guys in Generation X. So yeah, she does have the capabilities of doing that, of being a definite team leader for the good side of mankind. Next one up is Amazing Spider-Man 361, the first appearance of Carnage. I also have the complete set of this. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. First appearance of Carnage. Next one up is Ghost Rider 2099, number 1. I picked this one up because I actually like the cover, but the story wasn't too bad though. And also it's a number 1, so can't go wrong with a number 1. Next one up is The Heroes Reborn: The Return Part 1. I don't have the complete set of this, but yeah, there's a good fight between Thor, Hulk, and Thing in that one. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, so much to go. Next one up is Spider-Man Max and Clonage, number 1. This is pretty much the end of the whole, well, I guess not the end, but the beginning of the whole Maximum Clonage saga, and what was going on in that story arc right there, which a lot of people dislike, but it didn't really bother me too much.